everybody. Today I want to show you 5 of my favorite air fryer recipes. The air fryer has been my go-to. I love the air fryer, and I want to show you the recipes that I've made that I love because they're crispy, they're delicious, and I don't have to use any oil to make them. If you don't know me, my name is Meg. I lost 70 pounds over the age of 50. And I did it by just changing what was on the end of my fork. And what happened was I was able to reverse high blood pressure, get off medication, reverse my rosacea. I had really bad rosacea on my face. I was able to get rid of hot flashes and night sweats and brain fog. And most importantly, I got all my energy back, and it just changed my entire life. So now what I do is I share what worked for me and explain why it worked. And today I just want to show you all of these delicious recipes. They're my go-to, my favorites to make, and I do it with my air fryer. Now let's roll up our sleeves and let's get started. Let's go. Now let me show you all the ingredients. This is super easy and there's really not that many involved. We've got black beans out of a can I've already rinsed. I've got some Date Lady barbecue sauce. I've got onion powder, garlic powder. I've got some chickpeas. I've got some ketchup, mustard. This is our teriyaki sauce we make. There's going to be a link below so you can make that. And then we've got some chili powder, some cumin. We've got also some salsa, and we've got some nutritional yeast. Don't forget the star of the show, smoked paprika. And we've got some corn. We've also got some already cooked potatoes. We've got some tofu that we pressed in our tofu, and we've got some corn tortillas. This is what you need these for all 5 of these. First, we're gonna start with our hash browns. I love making these hash browns. So I'm gonna start with some potatoes I've already cooked. And if you don't know me, one of my essentials for my weight loss journey was making Instapot, probably like 2 to 3 huge Instapots of potatoes every week. And then I put them in the fridge. And when you put them in your refrigerator, you cut the glycemic index in half. I'm going to put a link below to my video that talks about resistant starch and how you don't need to be afraid of potatoes, rice, and other whole food plant-based starches that really can help you on your journey and feel satiated. Some people don't know, but a potato is one of the most satiating foods you can eat. Plus, it has potassium, magnesium, and tryptophan in it, and other essential vitamins that help you steady your blood sugar, regulate it, and also regulate your mood. Let's get shredding here. I am so glad I didn't throw away my cheese grater because I use it a lot in plant-based cooking. You see how beautifully they shred? I mean, this is just amazing. This not only saves you money, it saves you time, and I'm telling you, these are the most delicious hash browns. The type of potato I'm using is a Yukon Gold, but you can use russet potatoes. Really, you can use anything. Maybe try sweet potato hash browns. Ooh, that sounds good. So go ahead and shred as many as you need. If you're just one person, maybe you don't need as many, or you can make them in advance. You could make a bunch for the week, and so that way when you open your fridge, you've got your hash browns ready to go. Just reheat them. I love making these in the air fryer because it takes no time at all. It's about 10 to 12 minutes depending on your air fryer setting at 400 degrees. They get super crispy on top and then pillowy in the middle. I mean, they are phenomenal. Would you agree, Grant?
Oh yeah, they're really good, really tasty.
Yeah, they're so good. Let's say you wake up in the morning and maybe you run to McDonald's. I used to. That was my old life. I would run to McDonald's and get some greasy hash browns and maybe an Egg McMuffin or something like that. Okay, first of all, look at how fast this is. This is a time saver. You don't need to go anywhere to do this. It's inexpensive and it's actually good for you. It's not going to cause your arteries to clog or inflammation because we are not using oil or any other processed ingredients that your grandma couldn't pronounce. If your grandma couldn't say it, don't put it in the recipe. We are sticking to the essentials. I just wanted to demonstrate how easy this is. Easy peasy, and it's delicious. Okay, so that's gonna be enough hash browns right now for us. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? How easy was that?
I think that took like 2 minutes actually in rolling time.
Yeah, it's just that easy. It took me longer to talk about it than to make it. The majority of time, I don't put any seasoning on top. They are just so delicious. But if you want to get fancy, you can put a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, maybe some smoked paprika, maybe some nutritional yeast. So you can really customize these.
If you can open up the onion.
If I can get it open. I work out. I did do chest workout yesterday. So here we go. We're really getting fancy for you. This is for you.
For the people.
For the people. For the people, by the people. Oh, I love smoked paprika, but I'm not gonna go too crazy. Pull the little tray out, put the tray in, easy peasy. Now we go ahead and set it. We're gonna go ahead and set it for 12 minutes, and we're going to do it at 400 and hit start. There we go. It's just that easy. Hey, you guys, you can see throughout the video, we're going to be listing the links to go ahead and buy these air fryers that we use. Yes, we have more than one. And all the tools that we're using to create these super easy recipes. The links will also be below, okay? Thank you. Continuing on our potato journey, we have the russet potato now for some French fries. Fry guy, fry guy, fry guy. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh boy. Wow.
This is really fun. We got the chopper, as you guys know, but here I want to show you one of the attachments is this really tiny, usually I use it for onions and other veggies, but it makes the best French fries too. Go ahead and kind of get it situated into the blade. A little bit of finessing here, and I just, almost like I'm hammering a nail into a wall.
Kind of is.
That's the only way to describe it, okay?
What does it look like?
Oh,
wow.
Look at those. Woo, woo-wee mama. Now, you can use this, but the other thing that we love to use is our wavy French fries, so you can cut them by hand as well. I'm gonna show you an example of that. Super easy. There's a link below for this. It's super fun. I love crinkly French fries. They're super fun. I don't peel them. You could peel them, but I love the skin. Plus, there's a lot of nutrition in that skin. These are really fun to have with black bean burgers. We have French fries a lot as an appetizer, or as Michael Scott likes to say, an appetizer.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I thought you were gonna say it, maybe.
No.
So this is super fun. I love crinkle fries. Let me tell you something. These potatoes are super nutritious. Potatoes are the highest satiety root vegetable you can eat. They are so low in calories. There's 0 fat in a potato, and you are full and feeling fine because of all of the things I told you that are in a potato. There's a book I read. It's not a whole food plant-based book. I think it's called Potatoes Over Prozac. Basically, they're saying that what's in a potato, and I'm gonna put a link. I made a really cool video last summer about potatoes and all the health properties and why you feel so good, because it is a mood stabilizer. So that way, when life is roller coastering along, you can handle it and you feel good without making a run to See's Candy or eating a whole bag of chips that is full of saturated fat. You can just get on down and dig into a bunch of French fries with a little bit of ketchup and mustard or Date Lady barbecue sauce and enjoy. And you're doing something great for your body. Okay, so we've got that. Then we have these fries. Dare I say these look a little bit like the Golden Arches, but they're not deep fried or any other nasty ingredients. They're not soaked in animal products. We make a ton of French fries, and it just depends on your appetite and the size of your family. You can make a mountain of these. And I mean, look at this. This costs nothing. I mean, the potatoes, buy a bag of potatoes, 10-pound bag of potatoes for practically nothing. Super healthy, super great. You can put seasoning on these French fries, but we love them bare naked. They are delicious. Okay, you guys, out with the old potatoes, in with the new ones. Pull this out. Oh, wow. Look at that. Gorgeous. Love it. My goodness. So for the French fries, I just lay the French fries on one of the trays. This has double trays. So now cooking the French fries, since our air fryer has already been heated up, the cooking time's gonna vary depending on your air fryer and if you've just used it. So for these, we're gonna put them in at 400 degrees for 16 minutes. There we go. It's that easy. It took me so long to pull the trigger to buy an air fryer. And now I'm just wondering, what was I waiting for? The very first air fryer I had was an air fryer basket, which is great. Those are fantastic. But I really wanted the tray version so that I could cook more food, especially since, you know, we're a family of 4. And also so I could save time by having 2 racks in here, because with the air fryer basket, I was cooking and then I would have to, you know, wait and then cook something else for longer anyway. But now we have 2 air fryers. Honestly, I would get a third if I had room on my counter. I love the air fryer. It has completely changed my life. I love crispy, delicious French fries, as you know, and hash browns. I mean, if you had told me that I could lose weight eating hash browns and French fries every day, I'd be liar. That's the best way I can do it. But the truth is, it's true. I am living proof. I am my own science experiment. If you don't believe me, why don't you try it? Prove me wrong. So now we're gonna have some, delicious hash browns. Have as many as you want. You can have this whole pan if you want. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous, Grant. It's been 4 years since I started, and the romance I have with a whole food plant-based diet just gets more intense as time goes on. So it's not something like all the other diets and fads I did over the years, decades of crazy dieting and deprivation. But this is why I love this, and the science backs it up. Unfortunately, you know, there's no money in potatoes, so you're not going to see on the news, the 5 o'clock news, saying all the health properties for resistant starch in potatoes and how it can actually help regulate your blood sugar and help you lose weight and avoid chronic conditions. That's why I'm bringing this to you. Pick your salvation. So you can eat these plain, as you know, we put seasoning on, or you could use barbecue sauce, you could use mustard or ketchup, maybe some Tabasco sauce or sriracha, whatever. Pick your salvation, whatever you want, whatever condiment floats your boat. Okay, here we go. Oh, these are so good. I get excited, and I make these almost every day. They're so good. All right, let me get a nice little bite here. Oh my gosh. Shazam. I hope you guys make these. They are so ridiculously delicious. Inexpensive, great for your health. There's no oil on here. There's no funky additives. It's guilt-free deliciousness. Oh my gosh. Now you see why I'm so happy all the time. Now on to our third recipe. We just rinsed out these chickpeas, and what we're going to do is we are going to put a little bit of onion powder and a little garlic and a little smoked paprika, and we're gonna make crispy chickpeas. First of all, they're oil-free. Second of all, they're high in protein. Third of all, they're low in fat, and they are a delicious snack. I love crunchy snacks. You can use these and put them on your salad. You can just eat them like popcorn. There's so many things you can do with them. I just love eating them. Chickpeas are awesome. They're high in protein, high in fiber, which is great for your gut microbiome and regulation. They regulate your blood sugar. They help keep you full, and they are an inexpensive, cheap, dare I say, form of plant protein. Fantastic. They're just a rock star. I give them 5 stars.
Oh boy.
So we're just sprinkling a little garlic, a little onion powder on here. You can really do whatever you want. I'm gonna put a little bit of nooch. I love a cheesy chickpea. So yummy. Before I went whole food plant-based, I never ate chickpeas. Now I make cookie dough out of chickpeas. I make them crunchy like a little crouton, a protein-packed crouton, or just a snack. I love them so much. And I love hummus, so you can't go wrong. All right, you guys, it's time for the French fries to come out. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Oh, looking good. Now we're going to switch it, do the old switcheroo. We're going to put the French fries on our plate, our Play-Doh fries. Yum. And again, depending on your air fryer, cook them the way you want. Out with the old, in with the new. I love the silicone mats and containers because they help it cook evenly. You don't need to use any oil and nothing sticks. And they're easy to wash in the dishwasher, easy peasy. So I'm gonna put a little bit of smoked paprika on here. Like I said, you can really tailor these to whatever flavor you want. Oh, I'm so excited. These are delicious. If you don't have these silicone mats, you need to get them. They're essentials. We're gonna put the chickpeas in and we're gonna cook them at 400 for 10 minutes. Then we're gonna open it up and shake them and then cook them for another 10 minutes at 400. Okay, guys. Best part, right? I'm feeling a little nostalgic. Let's go with basic 101, a little ketchup and mustard combo. But you could do anything. You could do fry sauce, you name it, barbecue sauce, it's all good. Oh, wow. Whoa, these are so good. I hope you're making these. Whoa, these are so good. Delicious, nutritious, and it feels like you're cheating. But you're doing something healthy and good for yourself. Let me turn them around. I don't want to double dip. We're at the 10-minute mark and we just took the chickpeas out of the air fryer. Honestly, at this point, they're delicious. They've got a little bit of crunch on them. They're pillowy still, delicious. So you could be done at the 10-minute mark. But wait, there's more. We're gonna mix them up and go for another 10 minutes because we're gonna get them crispy, crunchy. Back in for another 10 minutos. Now we're going to make some crispy tofu. We make this, dare I say every day?
Almost every day.
Almost every day. We love crispy tofu. First, you press your tofu in here. If it's extra firm, just go ahead and rinse and drain it, but we're using firm tofu. And I love this press so much because it leaves these little marks so you have a line when you're cutting and you can make your squares nice and even. So you go ahead and cut it in half and then you go ahead and do the little squares. Not to be confused with square dancing. There we go. It's that easy. Then we're going to go ahead and cut across the other way. I love this. This crispy tofu is so delicious. A lot of times I'll eat it with rice and vegetables or a sweet potato. It's just the best. The best. It's simply the best. So then you're gonna put them in your container. Soy is really good for you because it has something called phytoestrogen in it. And phytoestrogen has been shown in studies to help lower your risk of cancer. That's right. Ooh, one got away. Lower your risk of cancer. Who doesn't want that, right? You want to lower your risk of cancer. For women, that's breast cancer. And for men, that's prostate cancer. And no, soy will not give you man boobs. I get a little passionate right now. Soy doesn't work that way. No, no, no. That rumor was started by the dairy, but it actually is a fantastic way to get rid of your hot flashes. Yes, ladies, listen, lean in. Hot flashes, night sweats, your mood, your brain fog. This tofu or any soy product, if you take in 5 to 6 ounces, if you eat soy products every single day, you will lessen your risk for cancers, and also it'll help your hot flashes and night sweats go away. poof. So we put on the teriyaki sauce. There's a video below, but this is our homemade, super easy teriyaki sauce to make. If you don't have time to make it, just go ahead and put some low sodium soy sauce on here, or you could do some coconut aminos. And then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna shake. We're gonna do the hippie hippie shake. Hippie hippie shake, hippie hippie shake. Shake, 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 Sonora, shake your body line. That's the best part, right? Now you're going to put on your nutritional yeast. Oh, just so you guys know, I don't measure. It's about 1 to 2 tablespoons that you put on, just enough to coat them. Same with the teriyaki or the amino acids, coconut aminos, or low sodium soy sauce, whatever your choice to get to deliciousness is. All right. It's just this easy, guys. I am pulling the curtain back. We are in the Wizard of Oz, and I am showing you the secrets to my success. Time to take out the chickpeas. Oh my, Grant, look at those.
Wow, those look really good.
And now we're gonna put our crispy tofu into the air fryer. Into the fryer. We didn't stop the fryer. It's been always burning since the world's been churning. We didn't stop the fryer, air fryer. What I do with this tofu, for lunch, we make it almost every single day. And after the crispy tofu is cooked, I put it with rice, and we've sauteed veggies. We do broccoli, onions, carrots, cabbage, just depending on whatever else we have. That's kind of our base saute we do every day of veggies. But we can do corn, snap peas, bamboo shoots, you name it, we'll throw it in there. It's funny. Well, last night I was walking in the neighborhood and I was speaking to one of my clients on the phone, and a car pulled up next to me and they said, when are we going to be able to come over and cook with you? I want to make that crispy tofu. And I said, ladies, there's a video for that.
Oh boy.
No, I didn't. I said, come over anytime is what I said.
Oh boy.
And all my life, I was afraid of soy products. So silly. We cooked this at 375, and we're gonna do it for 13 minutes, but every air fryer is a little bit different, so be mindful of that and keep an eye on it. Okay, you guys, here are the crunchy chickpeas. Oh my gosh, I love to put these on salads. Oh, gimme, gimme, gimme. Whoa, so good. So good. I got you. Bum, 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 bum. I love them. They're crispy and crunchy. I'm going to show you guys another trick. Put them in another bowl. Put some barbecue sauce. Mix them up a little bit. Oh. Oh my gosh. Shazam. Bam. Bam. Those are so good. The first time I had crunchy chickpeas was from a fancy grocery store. It was $8 for a small bag. They were loaded with oil. These have 0 oil in them, and they were loaded with salt. 2 things I didn't need, right? So you can make them yourself, delicious, cheap, easy, great snack. Take these into the movie theater with you. Okay, now it's time for crispy tofu. Look at that. Oh my goodness, you guys. Now we have the crispy tofu. I love crispy tofu. I eat it almost every day, probably every day if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But the thing I love about crispy tofu is you can have it literally just out of the air fryer. You can pop it in your mouth, like deliciousness. Oh, so good. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I couldn't resist. I love to have the crispy tofu with rice, and we also saute vegetables. The other thing that crispy tofu works so well in is the chicken fried rice, and then we add tofu on top of that. Perfect also in a stir fry. This is just so delicious. You can put it on top of your salad. The other thing that I like to do with it is put it in a burrito, do it in a wrap. So delicious with all different types of veggies and condiments in there. It's just super versatile, high protein, very clean. I hate to put it down, but now for our final recipe. We are going to make taquitos. Who doesn't love a taquito? There's a couple of different ways you can do it, and I'm gonna make several. So you're going to benefit from this to see all the different ways that we can make taquitos. First, I start with corn tortillas. I use corn because compared to a flour tortilla, these have significantly less sodium, so that's why I use corn. They're delicious and they get really crispy. For this first one, we're going to use tofu. If you have extra firm tofu, no need to use your tofu press, but we had firm tofu, so we're using our tofu press. And we're going to shred it, brah, into a container. It's okay too if some of the sides crumble in there. You could shred it, you could crumble it, whatever you want to do. We like shredded tofu. Look at that beautiful tofu. And so these little pieces, I just crumble. Look at that shred. That's some good looking shredded tofu. Shred it, dude. First, we're gonna put in our spices and our other delicious ingredients. For the delicious taquito filling, you can do a 1/4 or a 1/2 cup of salsa. Everybody, salsa. Put that in. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're gonna do 2 to 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. Just gonna go ahead and take the lid off. Take the lid off. Oh, hello.
Oh boy, yeah, I noticed that.
That's funny. Now we're going to do 1 teaspoon of cumin. Oh, I love the smell of cumin. I love the smell of cumin in the morning.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Get on in there, and that's it. You could also put in things like green chilies. You can put in corn. We're gonna put some corn in ours. This is the Trader Joe's fire roasted corn. I love that corn. And we're gonna just mix this up. Oh, it smells so good. I love the way this smells. I love the way it tastes even better. A little bit more salsa. Everybody salsa. So we already put in it was a little less than 1/2 cup. So we're gonna just put a little bit more in to make sure the filling is moist. Now I'm gonna set that aside for a second, and we're going to use our already cooked potatoes, right? And we're just gonna dice these up. Mr. Potato, we love our potatoes. It's been a banner air fryer potato day. Now we're putting the potatoes in. Just mix them around lightly. I used to love the taquitos that I'd buy from the grocery store. Oh, my. I don't know how much saturated fat. I know they were deep fried, and I'd get them in the frozen department, and I could chomp away. And that's the whole thing. You know, I follow caloric density. You don't want to eat a small amount of food that has tons of calories and fat in it, right? Because that's not going to fill you up. And that's also going to cause inflammation in your arteries to constrict. We want blood flow so we can annoy our children and our grandchildren forever. It's taquito time. All right, let's use a spoon for our filling. So about 1 to 2 tablespoons goes in here. I have been known to overfill, right, Grant?
Yes, you are.
Keep those doggies rolling. These look fantastic. Now, after they're done, you can dip them in homemade sour cream, guacamole, salsa, just anything that's delicious. No wonder everyone wants to come over to our house.
Uh-huh.
We're popular only because of our food.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's it. Into the air fryer they go. Now we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna take some black beans and we're going to mash them and put them in the taquitos. Just a little taquito twist. I like black beans, Grant, because they are filled with fiber and protein, and most Americans are fiber deficient. That's one of our biggest problems. You want to get enough fiber in. And protein. This is clean protein. This is like $1. This is $1 for superior, delicious protein. Keeps you full, satiated, really good for your gut microbiome, great for your brain, and energy. And it helps you lose weight if you need to lose weight. But if you don't, it'll fuel you. The other thing, let's say you live alone or you're the only one eating this way. I cannot imagine your family wouldn't love these. It doesn't matter whether you're vegan or plant-based or anything. These are delicious. People love these. So, but let's say you make 8 or 10 of them. You can throw them in the freezer. You can individually wrap them. You can individually wrap them up and throw them in the freezer. What a great appetizer, snack, dinner. I love appetizers for dinner. Like this would be delicious to have some taquitos and then a side of maybe some broccoli or Brussels sprouts or whatever the vegetable you love, or a big salad with all your favorite fixings in it. How's that look, Grant?
That looks good.
Okay. They did the mash. They did the monster mash.
The black bean mash?
It was a graveyard smash.
The black bean mash?
They did the black bean mash.
Oh yeah, you're just stealing my lines now.
So we're gonna put some black beans. Less is more when you're making taquitos.
Yeah, Meg.
Now we're going to put some of our delicious potato, tofu, corn mixture. Yum! Put them in the air fryer. Good to go. Now we're going to go ahead and cook these for 10 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna put mine on 12 minutes, and we're gonna do at 375. There we go. Okay, everybody, the air fryer just went off on number 5. Number 5. Oh my, oh my. Okay, you guys, look at these delicious taquitos. How easy was this? Let's try a taquito. Ah. Putting it in a little bit of salsa. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Those are so good. Wow. I hope you make these. I hope you make all 5 of these recipes. We made 5 delicious recipes that this air fryer, this bad boy, made superstar recipes. If you want to improve your health, improve your energy, get rid of chronic conditions like I did, make these recipes. That's why I'm sharing them with you. Showing you what's possible for what? 10 bucks, maybe? I don't even know. And we still have leftover potatoes and corn. You can make some more of this goodness. I want to say thank you so much. We are at 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and it is so exciting. This is our dream. So could you please look and make sure you're subscribed? Go ahead and hit subscribe, like, and ring the bell so you're notified every time we make a new recipe. That's our goal, is to help people to eat more plants so they can be healthier and happier. The other thing down below, there's links to our Amazon affiliate. There's also links to my Stan store and links to our private community on School. Go ahead, jump on there and join the party. We're having a good time. You don't want to be lonely eating your whole food plant-based diet alone. Come with us. We're better in numbers. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.